I decided to search up some YouTubers' decks that claim to be one of the best decks or give easy wins, and we're going to try them out in today's video.
Alright, so let's hop into it. So I do apologize for the lighting. We are in TwitchCon. We are in San Diego for TwitchCon. So if you want to stay up to date with all that stuff, make sure you follow me on socials, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. But let's hop into it. So when we search up best Clash Mini deck, the first one that pops up is this deck from Abdude. So we're going to check this out. He says this deck got him 1,000 trophy. Oh, pause it on a. There we go. All right, so this deck got him 2,000 trophies in 1 week. So I mean, we gotta check this deck out, right? So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be hopping in and we're gonna be creating this Wave Master deck. So he's got the Wave Master, he's got the Golden Giant, he's got the Healing Ranger, he's gonna go with the Battle Healer. He's got the Prince, the Golden Giant, and the Ice Wizard. So this is the deck that he has. So let's hop into it. We're going to play a game with it, and then we're going to try another best deck from YouTuber. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so the first one, let's see. I didn't watch Abdude's video. No offense, Abdude. But I'm just going to wing it and see how this goes. I do recommend, if you're a newer player and you're trying to figure out best decks, I would not just go to a video, copy the deck, and then play it. I would actually watch the video, figure out how to play it. But because I feel like I'm just a little bit better than Abdude, I think it's probably fine that we don't watch how to play the deck. I'm just kidding, Abdude. I love you. Check out Abdude's channel. I'm gonna leave a link to all these YouTubers that that I show up their decks in the description below. So make sure you check them out and drop them a sub. All right. So I think we'll actually be able to do a pretty substantial amount of damage right here. The Barbarian King does get his buff off. We did take one more hit, and that is going to be enough for him to take this round. Okay, so we're going to have to see how this is going to play out. We're going to go with the... Maybe I should have watched Abdude's video. Let's go with the... We're going to go with this strategy, I think. And I'm actually going to shift this away. So basically the strategy here is that his archer is going to target our Wave Master and our Battle Healer. He does have anti-heal coming up right now, which is not going to be too much of a problem because our Wave Master is actually not even going towards the Wizard. Now it is, but now our Wave Master is targeting the Wizard, and we're going to be able to keep our Battle Healer and Healing Ranger alive while our Wave Master is going to go through and kind of do some cleanup. The next thing we really need to focus on making sure we get is the speed increase onto our Healing Ranger. That's probably going to be key for this deck to work. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to go with that, and then let's see. I probably want to shift this to the other side. Go like this, and I think we actually might just go with the wider heal on the Healing Ranger and go for this strategy. He does get the anti-heal off onto our Healing Ranger, which is not great. I was really hoping it'd be able to target the Golden Giant instead, which was definitely not the case. So it might be a good Wave Master deck. Maybe I just had bad rolls, but yeah, that was interesting to say the least. Anti-heal definitely shreds this deck, so if you go up against an anti-heal, be on the lookout for that. I was trying to get the Wave Master or the Wizard to prioritize attacking the Golden Giant, but it actually just ended up going to the Healing Ranger instead, which was not the best case. So next up on the list, we're just going to kind of go down this list here. This is the top 2 decks from Mick, and it looks like one of the decks that he talks about, he says this is the top 2 decks that every pro player uses. I assume one of them is going to be this Skeleton King deck right here, but I'm curious to see what Mick has to say. And I think the other one is this Barbarian King deck or something similar. So he's going through, he's probably talking about these. This is what all the top players are using. Yeah, let's hop to the decks. Okay, so this is the first one that he has. Yep, this is the deck that I showed on screen. That's probably that one. The other, like we saw in that last match, it was actually Wizard instead of Ice Wizard. to get that anti-heal. And then let's see if we can skip through a little bit and see if he goes to the Skeleton King deck. All right, yeah, this is the Skeleton King deck that he said. Let's take a look at this. And pretty much everything is the same, except I have Wizard and Archer instead of Magic, Archer, and Spear Goblin. So we're gonna try this deck because I've already played that Barbarian King deck. We just kind of played against it in that last match, so we don't really need to see that one. But let's take this deck for a spin. This video was uploaded from Mick a month ago, so let's hop in and then we'll do one more video after this, or one more match after this, I should say, and we'll see how that goes. All right, so we're going Skeleton King versus Skeleton King. We're gonna kick things off by starting with our clone. We're gonna go with the clone Giant Skeleton here, and then I'm also gonna be throwing the Spear Goblin and Bowler onto his clone side because he is rocking the the Skeleton King as well. And as you can see right there, we're able to take down his cloned unit with our Spear Goblin, and we're gonna be able to get his unit down first. Both of our Skeleton Kings are going to go down. We knock his Skeleton King out of the equation. He's got the Magic Archer in the backside, but we have 2 Skeleton Kings versus his 1, so I think this is going to be a clear first round victory. I do remember this deck being very dominant before balance changes, just because of how good the Magic Archer was, and obviously the Bowler as well, but there was a change, excuse me, there was a change to the Bowler that kind of took it out of the equation for a little bit. But I still think this deck is very solid, so we're gonna roll through with the... Oh, he did line the Magic Archer up, but his Magic Archer is actually gonna target our Skeleton King, which is perfectly fine. That's pretty much what we want. We have our Skeleton King going down now, our Magic Archer is all the way in the backside. The reason I moved that Golden Giant back was because I wanted his Magic Archer to focus on our Skeleton Kings that were in the front row, or on the Bowler that was on the left hand side. So we had the option of going Skeleton King or Bowler, which is why I kept that Golden Giant back just a little bit, but I kept it in front because you can see he lined the Prince up there. So if I didn't put the Golden Giant there, it would have went straight to our Magic Archer, which would have been pretty bad, but that was not the case. So that is why we did what we did. And we're probably going to do the same thing here. I'm going to roll with the Prince. We're going to go with the Spear Goblin Toss upgrade as well. I actually should have shifted it over to the side, but that's okay. We're going to get a huge amount of damage onto his full health Skeleton King. And now our Magic Archer is piercing through his Skeleton King, and we're going to be hitting his Magic Archer. And this is going to be a quick and easy 3-0 victory. So yes, I do agree with Mick that the top players do use those 2 decks, the Barbarian King that we saw as we played against it, and then that Skeleton King 1 that we were able to wrap up a nice victory. And that Skeleton King is one of my favorite heroes right now, so good job, Mick. Good job, Mick. And good job, Abdude, for making a deck like that. Again, I don't think it was the deck. I think it was just me and how I played against it. I think that was probably the difference maker in that specific one. So, next up for the last deck, we have Enchantin. He says, win fast with this deck in Clash Mini. This was uploaded 2 weeks ago. So let's take a look at this. I actually have no idea what this deck is. But it's got Skeleton King on the thumbnail, or Giant Skeleton on the thumbnail. So I'm intrigued to see what this is. Oh, it's a Countess deck. Or as Enchantin says, the Countess. All right, so let's see. What do I have? I put Wavemaster in deck 2. I had one in deck 1. Didn't realize. All right, so we'll go Wavemaster. He's got the Giant Skeleton. He's got the Barbarian in here. Ooh, okay, I like it. Going for that 3-star ability. He's got the Archer, and he's got the Ice Wizard with that Golden Giant. So we're gonna roll through here and see what these decks come up with. So we'll see if we can go positive on the day. We are going up against the Barbarian King, which I think is going to be very nice for us. We're going to throw the Archer in the back. I'm going to throw the Countess up here and then onto the shell. And we're going to go with the Golden Giant up front just to make sure that if he does have anything like Spear Goblin or something like that, which is more common in these type of Barbarian King decks, then we want to make sure that our Archer is not going to get the brute force of it, and it doesn't look like that will be the case. We are going up against level 6 King. However, I do not underestimate the King. We do have a beautiful backstab going with the Countess, and we're going to be able to go through and take that Barbarian Hen all the way down to the ground. Barbarian Hens can be very scary. Alright, we're going to go with the Ice Wizard here and upgrade this. Let's grab this Giant Skeleton. I'm actually going to throw this on the backside. In the off chance that he does launch something over again, I want to make sure that it's going to focus onto our Giant Skeleton instead of our Ice Wizard and our Archer. So we'll be able to go with the Giant Skeleton in the back. And we'll see how this goes. He does throw the Barbarian Hen down, and it is going to target the Giant Skeleton, which is exactly what we wanted to have happen. Backstab's going to be coming through for the Countess. Giant Skeleton's going to go down. We do get the stun off onto the Barbarian Hen. It is a 2v1 situation. His Barbarian Hen is just going to cluck away at us. And the Barb King, oh, we're going to be able to get the TP with the heal on the Countess. Oh, we got it. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. I thought we were going to lose in that 2v1 situation because the Barbarian Hen did have that upgrade available, which makes him attack quicker. We're going to go with the Barbarian Hen here. I'm going to grab the Ice Wizard Chill. And I want to make sure that we get our... Oh, we don't get a... No! I wanted to upgrade the Barbarian to give me the boost on the attack, which is not the case. We do take the Archer down, which is really nice. Barbarian Hen is going to go straight for the Giant Skeleton, which is a very good thing for us. And now it's going to get stunned up, frozen here, locked in place. Ice Wizard getting the stuns off onto the Barbarian King, and we're able to clean this up very nicely. I do like this Countess deck. Countess is super, super fun to play. Doesn't get really countered by that anti-heal Barbarian King deck unless the Countess is getting targeted by the Wizard with the anti-heal. And this deck, Giant Skeleton, does work well for backline units if you want to line up a Prince or you're on the shell map. Giant Skeleton works great for that shipwreck. Perfect execution with this deck. And then also, if you're not doing it, you can place the Giant Skeleton on that front line, keep your Magic Archer in the back, but you can also throw the Countess in the back, throw the Giant Skeleton in the back, and have that bait for the Archer as well. So it does make for really good bait, or you can throw the Golden Giant in the back and keep the Giant Skeleton up front. Whatever your heart pleases. But all in all, I think all three of those decks are pretty good. They're all unique. There were 4 different heroes covered in this video. The Barbarian King, the Countess, the Skeleton King, and the Wave Master. Those are probably the best decks. Maybe we'll see a Monk deck. I think Monk is pretty good right now. But that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, share for more content. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any more videos. And I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you later. Peace out.